Welcome back, everyone. This is Zade. We are back on the TooCrafty Vanilla Amplified SMP server, and as you can see, we have Mo, Larry, and Curly here. And today we are going to cure them. That's right, all three of these guys. We are going to turn them into villagers. We are going to start messing around with some trading, get some breeding going on, all that wonderful stuff. But First, I am going to show you why I have a whole bunch of netherrack. Well, here we are, about a 5-minute walk away via the nether. And it is approximately, I believe, 1,400 blocks in the nether. So, of course, that's like 10,000 blocks in the overworld, one too far there. Why am I here? What am I doing? What could this be? Well, I just knew that so many people on the server, maybe you've heard them mention it in some of their videos, just miss all those clay mountains so very much. If you're not aware, our spawn last season was in the middle of a mesa. So we saw a lot of clay desert, and well, I just know sarcastically that they miss it so very much that I just felt like coming over here and popping this portal down and seeing where it went. I happened to have it on some random authority, cough amidst cough, that there very well could maybe possibly be some, clay type things here. So, if you know mechanics of nether portals, if I make this at 400, 1100, and I did my math right, that should be at like, what's 3200 X and a negative 8800 Z. Let's find out. Let's find out what happens on the other side. See how well this portal does. See if amidst was correct. It's nighttime. Lovely. Aha! How close did the portal go? It's 5 off that way. Yeah, so the portal should be like right there. Okay, yeah, so the portal should be right off this cliff, which is a great spot for it, by the way, on top of this giant mountain. Yeah, here we are in a wonderful mesa. Let me get this off the screen. Very nice, very nice. I'm not gonna really show anything on camera here. I just wanted to show the loveliness that it's actually here. I am going to farm some clay and then head back with a better pick possibly. Farm a little clay just in case I want to use it. I'm going to head back to the base after that, and we are going to start messing around with the new 1.8 villagers. Alright, we are back over at the base. It took me almost an hour to find a cactus in that place. I've got a few growing right there. But as you can see from my hotbar here, we are ready for a little something. So what we're going to do is start these guys curing, and then I will show you. I finished my storage room. We'll take a look at that, and I've got the stuff to make the last few banners I need in there. So let's just go ahead and weakness potion for you, and weakness potion for you. Come closer. And for you. Excellent. So we'll just go ahead while they're freaking out. Let's run over and take a look at the finished storage room. I also got my redstone hooked up right here. This lever will open that. I don't want to do that right now, but that will pick all these crops, which look like they're just about finished growing. Actually, I'll have to harvest those in a bit here, but it actually takes so long. I thought about wiring them to the same lever, but it takes so long to replant one side that I think the other side stuff would despawn while I was still planting the first side. So let's have a look in here. You can see I've got a couple cows running around, and that is because I need some leather. I made a couple adjustments to the room. You can see I took the torches away. They are now only in these corners for right now. And I took a page out of JPlay's book and put some hidden pumpkins and just stuck those underneath each row of chests, which gives plenty of light here. And I went for this just kind of circle of leaves with kind of just a little lamp in the middle. These cows all want to be on camera apparently. The cows are in here because I'm changing the way that I'm marking the stuff. So for example, let me get just a couple of item frames here. Which chest did I put that clay in? I haven't moved my stuff over here yet. There it is. So for example, we will mark either side of the chest. If everything was going to be the same, we could just use the same thing here and just kind of, whoop, that did not work. Okay, let's try that again. Whoa, where did it go? There it is. Okay. Anyway, let's put that in the item frame. Yeah, I bet red would show up better. But I can mark it on either side of the item frame. So if there's only one thing in there, we'll just kind of put clay on both sides. If I had other things, I could put a different thing on each side to show like this has both of these things. I think I'm going to put this red sand right there too. And let's go ahead and craft these last banners. I should have everything I need here. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's, let's see, blue stripe down the middle. And then let's see if I can angle this. That, perfect. And then some brick. And then the X here. Yeah. Oh, close. Dang it, don't do that. There. Put the X on. And then we need the bottom and the top. And I decided after looking at it and talking to people and things like that, we're just going to put them around each of the exits. I felt like maybe it would be a little much having them all the way around. Let me show you real quick. I dug this tunnel here. That's the way we just came in. If we go out this way, I was actually digging because I found something and I did not realize that this was here. I thought when I was digging this I was going to tunnel a little ways over and then head that way and it was all going to be underground, but it turns out there's this sweet valley right here. This is where I got the cows from. There is a bunch of sheep out here, chickens, there's a few horses over here. There's a super sweet valley, and actually there's a spot up over there, and I think over there where there's some really cool building areas as well. So we're going to be able to really utilize this space. But this path, the reason I was digging it, let me show you this real quick. Comes out of here, right? I just marked the area with some cobblestone. And then it's going to go down these stairs. I found this while I was caving nearby. There's a cave just like over there that I found. Just past my farm, if you follow the shoreline, and I followed it, and inside that cave, recognize these blocks, there's a stronghold. Everywhere you see, there's a few spots up there and around here. These are all openings. I've just blocked them off with cobble for now. This one is still semi-open. You can see I blocked all those off because the library's right here, and I'm going to take all of the bookshelves out of there with some silk touching. But right here is the end portal, with of course no eyes in it at all, but it is right there, right next to our storage room, which is pretty awesome. I think it's going to make traveling to the end really easy, at least for me. And I am actually, like I said, I think about 100 blocks away from spawn via the nether, which means anybody can just come use my nether portal and then just kind of jump through there and go to the end when we're ready to fight the dragon and build an enderman farm and all that fun stuff. So it's pretty cool. Even in the overworld, I've decided I'm going to build a path all the way back to spawn because I think it's only like 500 blocks or 6 or something. It's not very far. Let's find out now what kind of villagers we got, and maybe do some trading with them depending on what they are and what I have available. And then I've got to figure out some things. I'm testing things with breeding on. Not quite sure which design I want to go with, but let's see what we have here. Okay, that's good. We have a farmer, a fisherman. Any of the ones with these brown shirts will pick and replant crops, which is used in a lot of the villager breeding designs. Not all of them, but it helps. So he's got that. What do we got in here? A blacksmith, awesome, awesome. Armor, okay, very good. There's, I think, 3 types of blacksmiths, if I remember off the top of my head. There's the armor, the weaponsmith, and the tool guy. That's right, yeah. That sounds legit. And then we have a leather worker. Okay, let me actually click over to a window here and pull up some things and see maybe which guy we want to trade with. They trade differently now. Let's go over a quick thing. So in the previous versions of the game, let's see, we have a fisherman, string of coal. Let's go with the armor smith. I think that's going to be the one I'll show you the example on. Or can I trade anything? I have coal. Okay, so in the previous versions, you randomly got a trade, and you would only have one, and then you would trade that, and you'd open up a random second trade, and you would trade that farthest trade to the right, so that this is grayed out, and that would open up his third trade, and so on, and you could just keep trading with the farthest to the right trade to unlock everything and open new trades. That's not how it works anymore. They've changed it. These are now tiered, which means these trades are not random. Every single time you get an armor, he will start with the tier 1 trades for an armor, which happen to be coal for emeralds and emeralds for an iron helmet. Let's go ahead and grab some coal, and I will show you how they unlock now. So let's see, coal. I have a little on me, but I have some. There we go. Blocks of coal. So now the first time you trade any trade, so the first time I do this, it will automatically completely unlock the villager so that all of his closed off trades are open again, and it will open the next tier of trading if he has one. So for a armor, the next tier 2 of trading should be iron for emeralds, and emeralds for an iron chest piece. So if I just trade with this one time, take this emerald, I could do it multiple times if I wanted, but now if I close him, you'll see he should get his little particles there, and when I reopen it, he's still got that, and now he has iron to emeralds, and emeralds to an iron chest piece. So that's the second tier. And the third tier will be, let's see, diamonds for emeralds, and he will also get emeralds for a diamond sword or axe. Let's go ahead. You know, I think I've got plenty of iron. Let's go ahead and do a trade. Now, if I retrade coal with him right now, he will not necessarily unlock another tier. Let me go ahead and sleep here in a second. Let me do this trade real fast first. Come here. You're too far away. Okay. Let's just do one trade with them to open up that thing, and then we'll run in the witch hut here and take a nap. I hear zombies already. Uh-oh. 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 Shoot. Shoot. Dang it. Shoot. Okay, he picked something up. We'll redo that. Let me close these guys in. We'll cure a new one. Dang it. That zombie spawned really fast. It's okay though. We just lost one. We're all right. You just got to grab another potion. We'll just re-cure that guy. Okay. Anybody else around? I think we're good. So if I trade coal with him right now, or any other trade that I've done previously, there is a 1 in 5 chance, or 20% chance, that it will unlock everything. And so if I want to unlock them, I could just trade. If it doesn't work, trade again. And theoretically, 1 out of 5 times, it will open up. You can see now, diamonds for emeralds, emeralds for the diamond chest, I was looking at the weaponsmith when I said swords and axes. I'm sorry. It's the diamond chest for this guy. So, you'll notice it's also enchanted, which is different than the previous rounds. They come with small enchants. It means they're kind of nerfed in the sense that I can't take this to an enchanting table and put something really nice on it, but I can still use books to get whatever I want on here. So books are going to be really nice, which of course we can get from villagers also, and you can still use this for repairs. If you get like, let's say a pickaxe with efficiency on it, you can still use it to repair your pickaxe. So it'll make repairing nice and cheap still. They also removed it. There aren't as many trades as there used to be. We'll get into that later. This guy has one more tier to open up. What's going to be the easiest trade here? Let's see. I don't want to use any diamonds. We're not going to do that trade at all, which is another nice thing. I can skip this trade completely. I don't even have to do it. Let's just trade with Cole a couple times and see if we can get him to open that up. He will not take charcoal anymore from what I hear. This is a 1 in 5 chance every time I do this. Nothing? No? Okay. Try again. How about that time? I want to open his last tier. No? No? Okay, I have enough emeralds now. Let's just buy an iron helmet from him, which will be the first time we did that, which will automatically open up his 4th and final tier, which should be every piece of chain armor. There it is. And as you can see now, we have chain boots, chain legs, chain helmet, and a chain chest, please. Now you'll notice as the armor, he's now maxed out. He doesn't have any more trades. He only had the diamond chest. Unfortunately, that is the only diamond armor that he will ever have. But we can still get plenty of diamond chests. And if anybody wants chainmail, we can get all that. So he's not bad still. The weaponsmiths and the toolsmiths, you can still get swords, axes, pickaxes, but no shovels. You can't get hose either, but whatever. So it's still, and that's just diamond. Actually, let's look. I think it's the same for iron tools, actually, but whatever. What is the, what did we get in here? Was it a fisherman? Come here. Come closer. There we go. Yeah, fisherman. What cool stuff will he unlock while we're in here? The fisherman will... Butcher, farmer. There we go. Let's see. Shepherd, Fletcher, fisherman will... only open one more thing. Okay, if I trade one more time with him, he only has 2 tiers. What do I have to trade? Let's give him coal once, I guess, because that's what I have. His next tier is enchanted fishing rods. I don't need a crafting table to break coal open. I'll have to go enchant my helmet there. Okay. Give me 1 emerald, so that's the first time I've done that, so he'll automatically unlock. And let's see what kind of fishing pole he's going to give us. Unbreaking 2. Not that great, but it's cheap. Thanks anyway, bro. Bye. Alright, so we've got to get another potion for that guy. Not a problem. We'll recure him. He picked up that other zombie flesh from the other zombie, so no problem. And next time we will find a spot to get them breeding, because we're going to want more than 3. That's not going to do us very good. So we need to get working on some sort of breeding system. I'm debating on which one. I've been experimenting with some different ones that I haven't seen other people doing yet. And it could come in beneficial to have this farm for that. So we'll see what happens with that next time. Also I got to get a better spot for these sheep and the cows in there, because I need a bunch of leather to label all the chests, and I need a bunch of wool to make banners to stick everywhere, amongst other things. So we'll get to that. I'm going to start working on a path to spawn, like I said. Let me come show you the tunnel I built here. This is kind of the rugged terrain we came in over, but I think I'd have to double check with Jay. I think he is in this other swamp somewhere. I just made this quick tunnel through the mountain. I'm going to widen it up and make it look nicer, but this comes through that mountain to right over here. And this is actually a separate swamp. It's foresty right here, but right through there you can see lily pads. Actually, you probably can't on YouTube. There's a swamp tree over there. Yeah. There was I know somebody's close because somebody sheared the sheep who for some reason doesn't want to go on grass and will never regrow his wool, which is intriguing. But I think Jay's nearby there, even if he's not though. I want this path to go through there. It's mostly water, and then I might have to traverse a hill or tunnel through some more hills. I want to have a pathway all the way to spawn in the overworld to kind of just connect up to that. So we've got a lot of things to do before we even get. I've got to finish the path up the mountain. Man, there's a lot. We're going to be busy. I'm having a lot of fun. So keep an eye out. Possible extra videos. Probably more streaming. Things like that. Keep an eye out for all that kind of stuff. Leave a like for me if you enjoyed this video to let me know you enjoyed it. And subscribe if you would like to see more. And as always, if you have any comments at all, please leave them in the comment section below this video. I love hearing from you guys. And I try to respond to everybody, so hit me up with whatever. I don't even care what it's about. Have a good week, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.